Okay. Oh wow. You gonna show me a thing or two with this.
Okay.
So are you not on
Yes,
this?
we're live.
Are you not gonna be on it?
I'm listening.
Oh.
Make sure you're in the middle. You slide your chair.
Oh my goodness.
You nervous?
You got me on here and I'm looking like I'm fresh off the road because I am.
Mm-hmm. I know you want to state that. First of all, she's straight off the road. She wants y'all to know that. Okay. So we got that part out the way. Hold on. There we go. Say something.
Hello.
Okay. Can you get closer to the mic, please?
Hello.
All right. State your name. What's your name?
I'm Empress.
Empress.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Empress, where are you from?
Originally Mississippi, but I live in Oklahoma.
Okay. All right, we're going to start from the beginning. What's your earliest memory?
Being projected out of the vehicle when I was about 2.
Okay. That was your first memory?
Yep.
It seems most people's first memory was trauma.
Yeah, and then I have this indentation in my skull from when I.
And that was in Mississippi?
Yep, Carcity.
Okay, and who were you born to?
Cottrell and Clement.
Okay, which one is who?
Cottrell is my mom,
Okay.
and Clement is my dad.
Okay, and are they originally from Mississippi as well?
Yes.
So that's where your family is from?
Yes, but my dad's side of the family lives here in Houston.
Now, but or
Yes.
were they always from Houston?
No, they live in Houston now.
Okay. So where did you go to elementary? In Mississippi or?
No, in Oklahoma.
So at what age did you move to Oklahoma?
I believe I was about 4 or 5.
So you was 4 or 5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so do you have any memories from Mississippi before you moved?
I have memories from when I would go and visit every summer.
But not before you moved to Oklahoma?
Just when I got into the rec or my big mamas or things like that, because we have property there.
So how was Oklahoma when you first moved there? Do you remember?
No, I mainly stayed with my uncle when I first got there.
Okay.
And then my mom came later.
Okay. So.
And he was in the Air Force. So.
Your uncle was in the Air Force.
Mm-hmm.
How long were you with your uncle before your mom came?
Maybe 6 months.
6 months? Okay, yeah. That's not much. All right, so you get to Oklahoma and you go to elementary?
I went to Head Start.
Kindergarten, Head Start?
Uh-huh.
And what do you remember from Head Start?
I don't know.
Nothing? Friends?
No, don't remember friends. I remember teachers.
Okay.
But that's about it, and they still work at the Head Start.
How would you describe your elementary life?
Normal.
Were you a popular kid?
I guess everybody liked me.
Everybody
and then a lot of people didn't like me too.
Did you stand out? Did you make noise? Were you were you a jokester, or were you just trying to blend in?
I just always stood out, even without trying.
Okay.
That's just me.
What made you stand out at that age?
Just me.
Just being you?
Yeah.
Did you make any friends in elementary?
Yeah.
Who was your friend in elementary? Who was your best friend?
It was a Hispanic chick. Her name was Selena.
Okay. Are y'all still friends?
No, we actually lost contact because her father was abusive with her mom, and then the mom kind of took kids and disappeared.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Any crushes in
No.
elementary?
No.
No crushes, no nothing?
No.
What was your first crush?
Uh,
Middle school?
I had a crush in middle school. His name was Devery.
Devery?
Mm-hmm.
Was that in the beginning when you first got there to middle school?
Yeah, so kind of, you know. But we called him Nolan.
What y'all called him?
His name was Nolan. Devery Nolan, but we called him
Oh,
Nolan.
Nolan. Okay.
You can edit that part out.
I won't. How was home life during this
And
time?
he was a geek. He had glasses.
Did y'all have a relationship or
No, never.
you just liked him?
Yeah.
What did you like about this geek?
He was a dork. He was smart. You know, he was funny, very
Mhm.
kind. Had glasses. Just kind of laid back as a kid. And then I ran into him actually a couple of months ago, um, out at the Outlet Mall. Didn't even know. And it's like, wow, you're not that shy. Like he was really shy.
Did he know you had a crush on him?
Yeah,
How? How he knew you told him?
yeah.
And how did he react to that?
He's like, man, I didn't know that.
No, I mean at that time. So at
Oh,
that time.
at that time, no,
Okay.
no. We were just always nice to each other.
Yeah.
You know, I was outspoken. He was quiet. I kind of bring that out of people.
How was home life during that time? Elementary, middle school.
It was fine.
It was fine. Okay. Any siblings?
Yes, I have a lot.
How many siblings do you have?
By my mom, I have one biological, but she has some adoptive children. So I have
And did y'all all grow up together?
sort of, kind of, yeah.
Okay. Did y'all go to school together?
No, they're 5 years older than me.
5 years. So you're the youngest.
Mm-hmm.
So your mom adopted before she met you? I mean, before she had you?
No.
Oh, so after she had you.
So it's like my mom adoptive kids were my brother's friends. They ended up living with us.
Okay. Okay. And what about your dad? What was he?
He was in and out of prison.
Okay, so you were you, was he in your life?
To a certain point, yeah.
I'm talking about early on.
Yeah.
Okay. But y'all never lived together? You, your mom, and your dad?
Yeah, when I was younger in Mississippi.
In Mississippi, but when you moved to Oklahoma,
No.
he stayed in Mississippi?
No, he was in Texas then.
He was in Texas?
He was in Texas, yeah.
Okay. How was your relationship?
It was good. I was a daddy's girl.
Okay. So was it difficult when y'all separated?
Yeah. Apparently, one time I went to go visit him and I made it really hard. I was crying a lot and he was like, yeah, we're not going to put her through that anymore. Tell my mom not to bring me back.
Yeah. So when did you see him again? After how long?
Oh, when I became an adult.
Okay, so we'll get to that. All right, so
you know, see?
Yeah, I am. I am very nosy. So middle school.
Okay.
Is that where you had your first boyfriend or girlfriend?
Yeah. It was kind of rough. I had some traumatic experiences that happened.
In middle school?
Yeah.
Do you want to speak on it or not?
Some sexual assault.
Do you want to speak on it or not?
No.
Okay.
No.
You don't have to. So that happened at the school
No.
or at home?
No, at a relative's.
At a relative's home.
Yeah.
Okay. And did you tell anyone, like adults?
Yeah, and then it was kind of pushed off, and then I just didn't say anything else.
Was it like one episode and you kept it?
No.
So this was an ongoing thing?
For a summer, yeah.
And you tried to speak out and no one would listen. So
yeah, it was more so what you have to understand is when you're a child and you're experiencing these things, you kind of look at like, oh, what if I say something and I'm still here in the situation? It can get worse.
Yeah.
Or what if my parents do something, then they end up going away? Then where does that leave me?
Right.
So,
Okay. So how did that affect your middle school? Did it affect your school life?
Which one do I give off?
The first one.
Okay.
Did that affect your school life?
yeah, in a way,
Your grades?
sort of.
What about you as a social being, as a social person? Did it affect how you interacted with people?
Oh man.
Not really.
No.
Not really. It made me. I started doing pageants, and my platform was sexual and mental physical abuse in the African American community.
Put your date of birth.
No, I got yours. But the other person's.
You want to pause it?
I can't put
I
it.
don't know if you can. You can go ahead and
No, I don't.
you
I
pause it.
don't.
I don't.
I want. No, you're not supposed to put my date of birth. You're supposed to put your daughter or son date of birth, not mine's. Because I would already put that in.
I think you. Okay, let's continue.
Yeah, that. Yeah, like
So we're back at middle school. Did it pause?
Uh,
Because I know you were trying. Give to other people. And then when your son get older, he can see his mom.
okay.
So anyway, before I was rudely interrupted. Where are we? We in middle school. Tragedy struck at home or away during the summer. And what effect did you see this have on you? Or did you notice, or now that you're older, you kind of recognize?
I had trouble trusting people.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Play something else. Just find something else. You had trouble trusting people.
Mm-hmm.
That's understandable. All right, so now we're moving on to high school.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you say your relationship was in middle school, right? You didn't speak on that, did you? Okay, your relationship in middle school. You say you got in a relationship.
It was more like I don't know, little kid thing. It wasn't nothing serious.
At the time, I mean, now looking back, it
At
wasn't, but at the time,
it was.
your heart wasn't beating fast.
No.
You wasn't excited about this person.
No.
How did it happen?
Let me see. 13 is high school, like freshman.
So you was 13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this is your first boyfriend.
Yeah.
Or girlfriend. What do you want? I mean, I don't want to just automatically assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, just leave it as open. What? Yeah.
It was my son's father.
Okay, your son's father.
Yeah.
You was 13.
Mm-hmm. My husband.
When you first met him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was my freshman year in high school.
Okay. You want to give a name?
Jasmine.
Okay. Okay. So tell me what happened. Let's hear that. Let's hear that story. That's your phone.
Yes,
Put it in the chair, please. Okay.
Look, you picked it on my birthday, so my phone is gonna be ringing for birthday wishes. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you meet your boyfriend. How did y'all meet?
I just said it was at a track practice.
Okay.
I run track, and his cousin was there, and he was there visiting his cousin.
You're
And
moving away from the mic, rocking around. It's etiquette. Go ahead. You'll learn.
oh my goodness. Anyway, so like I said, we was at track practice,
Mhm.
and his cousin was there. He was visiting his cousin, and that's where we met. And then it was history from there.
Okay. Okay. And y'all. So was that your first boyfriend and
Mm-hmm.
your only boyfriend?
No,
Okay. So
we were on and off. He ended up moving to Tulsa, and we had a long distance
what part of
relationship.
Oklahoma you're in?
I'm in the city. I was in the city,
Oh, okay.
and he moved to Tulsa.
Okay.
And it was kind of, long distance. He would come down every weekend,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So he'd come down every weekend, and we'd spend time together.
So your mom allowed him to come visit?
Yeah.
Okay. She didn't have a problem. She didn't give you a hard time about dating or anything?
We didn't seriously start dating until I was like 16.
Okay, so when he would come down, where would he go?
I would either go to his friends, which was my best friend at the time, and we both shared best friend's house, Willie. And so we either go there or he'll come to my house or.
Okay. All right. So y'all go by each other's house.
Mm-hmm.
This was going off and on. Then, so you're dating in high school as well.
Mm-hmm.
And when did y'all decide to make it exclusive?
We've always had kind of like an open relationship.
Okay. So define open. What does that mean?
Like we were together, and whoever we dealt with knew about the other person and knew of the significance of that other person.
So it's open, but within some type of guidelines.
Yes.
So it's not a free fall.
No.
Okay. Well, that's not poly. Is that a difference between poly and
Yes,
open?
it's the difference between poly and open.
Educate me.
You know the difference.
My audience might not, though.
Your audience.
Yes.
It's supposed to be private. So.
Well, whoever you allow to see it.
Okay. Well, I don't. Okay, so the difference is open is more so like you guys are both seeing other people, dating other people, or not dating other people. It's not like you have to at a certain period of time. And poly is more so you're doing it together. It's everybody's working together and it's a unit
Okay.
versus you do what you do, I do what I do, and it's separate. Poly is more so
Okay.
a unit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and did y'all decide to be open because of the distance?
That's just kind of how it flowed. We just kind of
Was that something you wanted?
went with the flow. We were young.
Were you going with his flow, or was that something you wanted?
We were going with each other's flow.
Okay. So
Because
that's something you wanted.
yeah, we both wanted it.
Okay.
Because we knew we wanted to be with each other. We knew we loved each other, but we understood that we were still both young. So, we kind of, okay, we explore and then we come back home.
Okay.
The dog always returns home type of thing.
Okay. So, high school. How were you as a student?
I did concurrent enrollment.
Okay.
So, and graduated high school with my associate's degree in paralegal.
Well, what happened after high school? Did you?
I went to college.
Okay.
I worked for Mathis Brothers. I also worked at a law firm at the time. I worked for Harkins Theater, the ballpark. I was just busy bee.
Busy bee. Okay. Did you move, or you still was in Oklahoma?
Still was in Oklahoma. Jazz got stationed in Anchorage.
Okay.
And yeah, that's where we got married, was in Anchorage.
Was this before your son?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we had our son in 2013. Before that, I had a stillbirth.
You want to speak on that?
Nope.
Okay. Does that still bother you?
Sometimes, because it's like my baby is.
If he wasn't there.
Huh?
Is it because he's right there, or?
No, I'm saying it. Oh, you saying am I not wanting to speak on it because he's here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, sometimes it kind of bothers me because it's like he's it,
How many kids did you want? Like, what was you?
I wanted a set of twins, and he was a twin, but I wanted a set of twins.
And that's it?
Yeah.
You just wanted 2 kids?
Yep.
And you wanted... Yeah, I understand.
I prefer a girl and a boy, but
So, that had to impact you.
Yeah.
Did you see how that, in what ways?
Prior to my son, I had 13 miscarriages and 1 stillborn.
Okay.
So actually, I should say 12 miscarriages, 1 tubal, 1 stillborn.
Did the doctors ever say maybe you shouldn't be trying that?
Well, I ended up having endometriosis.
Okay.
And I did not know until a couple of years ago.
Okay, explain that.
Endometriosis is the tissue that grows on the inside of the uterus. Okay. It's on that growth.
But your son was still able to get through that process.
Very, very
resilient.
Hard. I was put on bed rest for majority of the pregnancy. They told me, hey, it's a possibility that you nor him would make it. And they said, if we got to choose who you want us to choose to work on first. And I chose him, of course. And then they worked on me after. So.
Okay. We kind of jumped a little bit. I want to go between that high school and college time. Mm-hmm. Were you active, partying?
Nope.
Clubs?
Nope.
Social clubs?
Nope.
Frats? Anything like that?
No, I was invited to parties and all of that. Just, it wasn't my style,
Okay. Were you, So you have your beads on. Were you always into cultural
Yes.
African history?
Yes.
Where did that come from?
Uh, I don't know. It's just something I picked up. I've always questioned everything.
Mm-hmm.
Always looked for answers. Always researching,
Was your parents religious?
and
And
my mom was Christian. Yes,
she
is Christian. Yes.
did she make you go to church with her?
Yes.
Why you roll your eyes?
Because I don't.
Well,
I
it might make her feel uncomfortable,
I don't.
and I want to give her truth.
Oh, he's fine. Um, I don't believe that parents should force religion, any type of religion, onto their children. I believe it should be their choice. They should come into it on their own, not be forced. You could give them the tools, you can give them the knowledge, but make sure you give them all the knowledge so
Mm-hmm.
that they can make a choice that best fits them.
Well, when did you know that you weren't going in the direction of your mom when it came to
Oh,
religion?
that was middle school, high school. I always ask questions, and if you can't tell me an answer, it's all the answers was from the pastor. Don't question God.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? Why don't I question him? Why don't I question everything?
Right.
You won't know anything if you don't ask questions. So, and that was always the answer. I knew something wasn't right, and yeah.
So then you got into African studies.
I started back in high school. I had a teacher. Her name was Miss Vaughn,
Mm-hmm.
and Sahid Vaughn, and uh, she challenged us to study different religions.
Mm-hmm.
So Muslim, Arabic, um, Christianity, Jehovah Witness, Baptist.
Mm-hmm.
Just all the different types of religions, and we actually had to go
Mm-hmm.
and participate for a certain amount of time in each religion, and that's where I just started studying more.
Okay. Okay. And why weren't you out in the partying and stuff? Why wasn't that your vibe?
I don't know. It never was my thing. I didn't care for it. I mean, I would go out occasionally with my husband, uh, and that was about it.
It just wasn't you.
Yeah, it just, I don't, I can have a good time at my own house with my own friends and comfort levels and stuff. You know, when you're out and about, it's a lot of people, you know.
When you met him, was he religious or
Yes,
he was?
yes.
And what was he studying? Like, what
He's,
was
he was Christian.
okay? And did he try to get you
Understand? No, he never tried to force anything
not
on me.
force, but get you to go to church?
No.
Okay. Okay. And but he was open and understanding.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Okay. So y'all get married.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put that on the record for other people. Y'all get married and y'all have a son. Who decides to name him?
Actually, Jeremiah comes from his dad because we have the J and the E because Erica, Jazz.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so Jeremiah, his dad picked it. Um, Elijah, his dad picked it. Zion, I picked it. And of course, the last name, his dad.
Okay.
So So his daddy basically picked the whole name.
Basically picked the whole name. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted Zion. That was my favorite song by Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill.
Yes.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay, so now y'all have a kid. Do y'all move in together at this point?
We have been living together.
Okay, so maybe we skip that.
Yeah.
At one point, did he move down or you moved up?
He moved back to Oklahoma.
Okay, he moved. Well, he was already in Oklahoma, right?
No, he was stationed in Alaska.
Okay, you didn't say he went to.
I did.
Okay, what branch was he in?
He was in the Army.
In the Army.
Yes.
And did he serve? Did he go to war or anything?
It was during the whole Afghanistan.
Okay, did he have to participate in that?
They were getting ready to go when he got out.
Okay.
So.
Okay. How close in age are y'all?
He was born in '89. I was born in '91.
Okay, 2 year difference.
Yeah.
Okay, so he gets out of the military.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all move in together, or y'all move in together before the military?
No, he came after.
Okay. Y'all move in together, married.
No, we got married before he came back. I went to Alaska.
Okay.
And then I came back.
How long were you in Alaska?
Just a couple of months.
How was it?
It was different. It was different. I was expecting it to be, what everybody said, oh, it's freezing there. And so I'm taking all long sleeves, oh, I'm going to be freezing cold. I had to go shopping. It was hot. I was hot. I was like, what the heck? Oh my goodness. It was sweating. Like, I thought it was supposed to be cold because I asked him, I said, do I need to bring like jackets or something? He was like, just bring something for the wind. And
Right.
Mind you, I'm small, right?
Mhm.
And I'm anemic. He's a big guy. So what might be cold to me is not cold to him.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you come back. How long before he comes back?
I want to say about 4 or 5 months.
And is your relationship still the same in terms of a type of relationship? Was it still open?
Or? In a way, it was, but we more so just didn't deal with anybody else at the time.
So that sounds close. So how was it in a way?
Because he was still there, and I came back, and the distance. Men have needs. People have needs.
Okay. So it wasn't okay. So
it was an understanding.
It was an understanding.
Yes.
Understanding is not the same as open.
It is in a way.
I'm just trying to get your, because what it sounds like is that this is different from before. Meaning, it wasn't a complete agreement.
But well, it's like we had always been together. It was just sometimes other people were involved.
With permission.
Yes.
Okay, so it's open.
Yes.
Okay. I think there's something else there, only because you're saying somewhat. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. So, there's something else there. You said somewhat. That means people were doing open things, but I didn't agree to it. That's how I take that.
No.
Well, it's either open or it's not.
No, it was open, but once he came back home, we just chose not to deal with anybody. So it was kind of close. It was, you know what I'm saying? But I gave him his pass. You know, he would have his pass, I have mine.
Okay, so
It's where you would have an opportunity to do what you want to do, no judgment, no, just certain rules you follow.
how many passes do you get? You mean when you say pass, do you mean
14 days out of the year.
okay? So 14 days out of the year, he can do whatever he wants, and you
Mhm.
can do whatever you want.
Mhm.
Who decides the 14 days?
The person,
So
the individual.
who's taking count of the days?
We're in control of our own
So how do you know if you go over that 14 days?
because we know. We know. Like you'll know if you go a week to go do whatever you want to do and then come back. You already know.
Oh, so they can leave 14 days in a row if they want.
Yeah.
Okay. They can do 2 here, 2 there, maybe 3 here, 3 there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. Leave me alone for a little bit.
Okay. And that was the open concept.
Yeah.
At some point, the open didn't work for you or him, one of you or both of you.
Yeah.
Who was it? Because it can't be at the same time. It didn't work for somebody first.
It was more so like we started doing poly and someone else was involved because it was more
How
so
did you get to this?
because it was like I don't know, we both just kind of was like wanting to do it together
Mm-hmm.
at this time.
Turn that off if you're not going to turn that Xbox off. Thank you. So y'all both okay, so let's get back. It's open, and then someone says, I don't like this open concept. Let's go more poly.
It was just kind of we were having a conversation about it and then we just kind of decided that's more so what we wanted to do than
Did
us
y'all
doing
have
it
somebody
separate.
in mind?
Yeah.
And having that person in mind is the reason why y'all decided to go that route, or
She came into play like after
y'all decided?
Yeah.
So then y'all like, okay, let's look for someone, or was
It
this
just
person
it
already
just
there?
it just kind of happened. We weren't actively searching for anyone.
So how did y'all meet her?
We've been on her for some years. They went to school together.
Okay, so they were friends.
Mm-hmm.
Was she